Welcome to the MTG Uncensored Podcast. Magic is a game for everyone, but this podcast is for adults only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody, welcome to the MTG Uncensored Podcast. Sorry about all that. We are back after a long time off. We're trying to be better about that. We're professionals. We're trying to lock in. And yeah, we are a Magic show about adults getting really angry over a kids game. We give very honest reactions to a kids game. It does say 13 and up on the pack, right? It does, just so you guys know.
Does it?
Does 13 and up.
It is 13 and up.
We're a podcast of adults getting angry over a kids game. But yeah, welcome back to the show. If you can see, if you have eyes and they function. Yeah. Sorry for people who don't. We are on video now. We're streaming to Twitch. Shut up, Joe. Like you have a better intro. We are streaming to Twitch. We're going to be on YouTube. We're still going to be on Spotify. Pew pew. And yeah, we're trying to come back with a vengeance and have a good show. Guys, people enjoy it. We're currently streaming to Twitch. Can't wait to fuck that up. So, yeah. How's everybody been?
Oh, good.
Yeah, all around professionalism.
Well, just really professional over here. Really doing my job.
Besides the 2 hours of technical difficulties with you two,
yeah.
It's been good.
Yeah, Leo's had to change his.
I had so many difficulties with internet, and I bought a webcam and a boom mic, and I opened up Discord on my laptop, crashes my laptop. So I'm currently using my phone, which is a way better quality and setup, which is mind-blowing.
It's crazy to think he can't run Discord on his Texas Instrument calculator of a computer. Really weird. But
yeah,
weird. So he's just on his phone. But weirdly, your audio kind of sounds like it did.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Sounds alright.
Sounds okay, actually.
Yeah, rocking the JBL fucking earbuds.
All right, we're not sponsored. Calm down. Joe, how you been?
Telling you what I'm using.
I'm rocking these JBLs at a major retailer near you for $69.99. Use promo code LeoSucks.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Wow, didn't know this podcast was called Roast Leo.
MTG
Roast Leo Uncensored.
Yeah.
MTG take shots.
Very Roast Leo-ish.
MGT take shots.
Anyways, yeah, no, just got done shoveling a crap ton of snow, so.
It did snow in New York.
Ready to enjoy my weekend.
It wasn't as much as they said though, because it was what, like 4 to 6.
Yeah, it was like 4 to 5 inches probably.
That's not bad.
My dad tried to say that there was 10 inches out there. I was like, poof. Then I'm massive.
Yeah.
I would still be clearing off my car.
Oh my god.
I'd start telling people I'm 10 inches. Jesus.
Don't bring out the ruler. No. Don't check. I swear.
Oh, never bring out the ruler.
I was just in Houston, Texas too, like 2 weeks ago, and the city shut down for 2 inches of snow. They didn't know what to do, and I was making fun of them.
Police down south shuts down.
Well, right, but I was making fun of them. I'm like, guys, it's barely a dust.
I think 2 inches is a lot.
It is in Texas.
I should move.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole place shut down. They don't have the infrastructure for it. They don't have salt trucks. They don't have plows like that. You know, it's not. They panic.
Or drivers with brains.
So turns out. Yeah, Texas might be the place to go. 2 inches is a lot. So, guys, we're a podcast about a card game. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Getting oh my lord.
You asked, I answered.
So just to quickly hit it too, what to expect from the show moving forward is we're going to be doing a video format like this. We're going to be doing Twitch streaming for every episode, hopefully getting user engagement from Twitch. We're going to edit to put on YouTube to have the video version, and we're going to have the normal traditional audio style on Spotify. Just don't see worth putting a video version on Spotify when you have those two other outlets to do it. And then obviously clips from probably just Twitter. I'll put like short clips or something on there, or YouTube shorts. So that's what we're going to do going forward. We're going to try to have guests on. I've been in contact with some people from other podcasts who have shown interest in coming on, and try to be way more like grindstone about actually doing the show every single week, if not every other week. People can miss shows, just not be available. That's fine. We can still do it at least to some capacity. We're all just trying to work on consistency here. So that being said, let's start talking about some cardboard.
Yep.
So the first thing I wanted to... Never mind. What, Leo?
Yep. So, yep.
I want to cut you off. Say yeah. Got it? The first thing I wanted to go into was Travis. Was Foundations and Innistrad Remastered. So those are the two like last sets from wait, was Foundations secondly? That was in January, wasn't it?
I got you right now. Foundations was November 15th.
Oh, thank God, it's 2024. That would have fucked up the whole episode. Okay, so Foundations and Innistrad Remastered. Our reactions, our pulls and experience. I mean,
yeah.
For me, Travis, you're going last for obvious reasons. Viewers, you'll know why. My pull rate, honestly, for Innistrad has actually been good. I bought only 2 collector boosters. Actually, Joe witnessed me open up the second one. He was playing at the Planetary Qualifier for Star Wars. I stopped in and I was like, I'm gonna buy Edgar Markov because he's obviously at a low. He's been reprinted, and I tried one collector booster. I didn't open it, so I was like, I'm still getting usable cards. I'll buy him, but I'm gonna get a collector booster because the trade-ins I brought were perfectly the amount for Edgar. I walk over to Joe, and I was like, dude, I just bought Edgar. Wouldn't it be funny if I ripped him? I mean, I pulled the showcase one. I was livid.
And lo and behold.
So I traded the showcase one, and I just built the Edgar deck. So, but no, I mean, my pull rate's been pretty decent. How about you guys?
Yeah, pull rates are decent.
I'll get mine over with. I bought 1 collector booster and 2 play boosters. That's all I opened of the remastered. So,
why is that though? Did you not
I only
like
pulled 1. No, just money.
Money?
You know, I can't afford to.
Oh, I get it.
You know, go all in on everything. But I pulled this.
The Get Rog.
The Get Rog. Yep.
The Get Fucked monster.
That was the only mythic I pulled. So.
I mean, you only pulled 2 packs.
Yeah, go ahead. Travis, how was your pull rate?
Are we talking about just Foundations right now?
No, we're just doing Innistrad, and then we'll do Foundations after.
Want me to show mine first?
Want to do Innistrad now? So, Innistrad was decent.
Yep.
Had some good pulls. I did pull a collector. I also did pull one of the serialized Edgar Markov. I am sorry for the glare, but it is number 37 serialized.
But just believe him.
Yeah, the number is right there in the bottom corner.
Guy
Joe has bad eyesight, so he's working on it. But so I was honestly like when I was opening the box, I'm never expecting a serialized. I didn't know what the art looked like, so Joe was at the house when I did pull it. He knew right away when I started pulling the card up, and then obviously when I saw the number, I was like, okay, I got something. But no, it's a beautiful art. I've seen some mixed reviews on Reddit and like the Facebook page about it. A lot of people go back and forth. They say they don't like the art, and they say they do. I found that to be interesting.
I think of all the movie posters, I actually enjoyed that one. I'm not actually a fan of them, the movie poster ones, but actually, I don't mind that one.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's a beautiful card. But no, it's definitely the best thing you can get in that set for sure. So overall, I did buy 2 boxes, one for my collection, as I mentioned in the other shows. I do have a collection for sealed product. So, like, the first box, I have to take a 50-50 guess on which one I want to open. So,
guess right.
Got lucky with that.
You picked correctly on that one.
Picked correctly.
Yeah. Picked correctly.
Yeah, that's what's that card going for right now currently? As of today.
TCG has it for 3,500, but that's only 2 people posting. I've seen 32. I've seen 38. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most people are getting it graded before they post it.
Yeah, there's not many postings right now, but it's in that range for sure.
I think it's an incredible card.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they killed that on the art.
And Joe, what are you? What are some of your big hits?
So no cereal, but
no Fruit Loops.
I did get a couple Meat Hook Massacres. Let me go and pull up the page real quick. I actually just had it.
I'm unprepared. I don't have my binder here. That's dumb.
I opened 1 box, but so I did get the Showcase Olivia. Got a Cultivator Colossus, couple of the Meat Hook Massacres. Not too bad. Thought the set was decent. It's really one of those sets where it's real big into certain tribal zombies and vampire drivers.
Yeah, but that is also why I like Foundations though, because Foundations was all over the place, and I know we said in previous podcasts that actually I want to take this moment to I think I've officially changed my view on reprints because I was coming down on them pretty hard, but it'd be pretty hypocritical to say I went and bought Edgar because he dropped in price and not be a fan of the reprints, because I was happy that the price went down, obviously.
That's valid, yeah.
I do think from a collector standpoint, it is still hard if you're holding these things like stocks. That's the negative view. But for me, on the other end, a guy who's trying to play these cards, I wouldn't have touched the Edgar Markov card if he didn't drop to $45 or $50.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I think I was wrong. I think I really was thinking more from a collector standpoint.
It's like we said before, like the collectors are gonna hate it, but the people who want to build decks with them are gonna love it. So it's like the players they're gonna take advantage of it.
Right.
Buy it while it's low. It's almost like stocks.
Right.
You hold while it's
Well, so what I loved about that set is that when they made the serialized this time, they made that art be completely different than all the other cards. In previous sets, they would still have the same exact art, but then they just put a number at the bottom.
Yeah, because we talked about that with the Ulamog, the serialized Eldrazi. It was just that silver border with a number on it.
Like, to me, it's more special that way because all the other ones look normal. Yeah, there's a showcase, but
yeah, but so I think going back to Foundations though, I loved opening that box because I didn't know from what era I was going to get a card from. And when I say I opened up, I mean an 8 mythic box because of the special guest. I mean, I got Doubling Season, Omniscience, Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Just those threes, just to get those super playable cards.
That box was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't like super hyped about it, and then I opened the box and I was just the amount of cards of value I was pulling was insane.
Yeah, I mean, and even like the physical value or the monetary value, like just the playability of the cards. I was like, well, that's awesome. I mean, the Doubling Season replaced. I had the Doubling Gooses, the confetti foil.
Yeah.
I honestly wasn't a huge fan. I'd rather run the original art in my Coma deck. So I opened up that OG artwork Doubling Season, and I was like, that's going in my Coma deck. The Bloodthirsty Conqueror, I told Travis, I actually sold, but then just traded one for him again yesterday because I hadn't built Edgar at the time. So weird move there. But here's the Doubling Season. Oh, yeah, so I got Doubling Season. I got a Borderless Kaito Cunning Infiltrator. I got the Rite of the Dragon Caller, Muldrotha, Sphinx's Tutelage, Valkyrie's Call, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, and Omniscience. I mean,
yeah, I pulled the Bloodthirsty Conqueror myself.
Yep,
it's nuts. I mean, I think the foundation set was exactly what it should have been. I was fearful because of some of the marketing stuff they had, like the beginner. Yeah, there you go, Mana Foil.
That was probably my top pull for Foundations.
The starter box and whatever wasn't even that expensive. It was like $30.
Right. Well, that is honestly why I was kind of concerned. I thought the set was going to be a little more like not big hit heavy, just kind of like bulk up your rares for new collectors and nothing like really like worthy. But set came out and I was very happily wrong.
Fancier cards, you know.
Yeah, like stuff that like we wouldn't really care about, but I had a great time opening that box, and from what I got, it was awesome.
No, definitely a good set for players and collectors.
Well, Travis and Joe, you guys you're like the collector booster, like experts on the show. Because I mean, I very seldom look at the collector boosters, and you guys get the boxes. Yeah, you guys get the boxes, so you guys are seeing pull rates that we don't. So me and Leo speak from like a play booster standpoint, and you guys speak from the collector booster standpoint.
No, it's the value in the collectors is insane for sure. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, you want to get cards for your decks, of course, but like when you're looking for just pure value, I mean, I feel like you just got to spend a little more to get a little more. So,
but I think even from the play booster, that was insane because that was a play booster box. And
the play booster box, you're definitely going to get value. Like Joe said, like when you open it, you have so many cards that have value. So it's like, I think when you're opening those collectors, you're looking for the cards that are like the signature, like the mana foils and all that stuff. Right. You're looking for those big hits to hold on to. That, I mean, I think me and Joe saw just yesterday that the, was it the 7 Desires or 7 Deaths? That's going up to like $160. So that's going up. So it's holding good value.
No, for sure.
Yeah, no. So my opinion on collectors, the way I do it, I never buy play boosters because if I'm getting a regular version of a card, I'd rather just buy the card because that way I'm guaranteed to get it. You know, I don't want to have like a million things of bulk that I'm never gonna touch.
Yeah, true.
And then
That's
like
true.
if I'm looking for 2 cards in a set, I'm not gonna buy a whole box when I could just buy 2 cards for, you know, $20. Like it's so I'm really only doing the collector for those, you know, the chance at something special.
Mhm.
Like for
Yeah,
instance,
and I'm a
when we
lot
were
of the
talking
opposite.
about
I'll buy a play booster box just because I want the pulls.
But
You know?
but to his point, do you want all that? Do you really need all that bulk? Like if
Like,
you
how
if
many-
you
Guess
bought
not.
if you bought 4 boost, so $30 a collector booster, just say, so 4 is 120. A box is 120. Is 4 collector boosters worth the pulls you're gonna get without the bulk?
Yeah.
Because I
realistically,
could kind of see that actually.
If I'm looking at it value wise, you know, but I don't know. I just enjoy the pack opening. So
You enjoy
and then
the
I take those.
yeah. You enjoy. You're more of like quantity over quality, right?
Yeah,
Like you
you
want
wanna-
more cards.
You want to
Yeah.
pull
the
the
value,
slot
yeah.
machine more. You
Correct.
don't want to do $100 pulls. You want to do penny pulls. You want to just keep going over and over and over.
That's fine. Yeah, because I always have cards to go back to build decks to, and pull out basics and uncommons that I would have, where
Yeah.
I can then just go buy the rares and or you know, mythics or whatever, like Joe was saying.
I don't know. I think with set boosters, I think what aggravates me the most is the amount of times I would pull. You'd open up a pack and you get the duplicates. You get the same card every single.
Yeah.
Like there's so many play boosters. Like I saw. Like you get like I have 9 copies of this now.
Dude, I
Cool.
feel like I see
It's
that
like-
more in collector booster though. I mean, Joe
No,
was
I don't.
Joe
Not in my
Joe
opinion.
had like 3 packs yesterday that were just 2 or 3 of the
Well,
same.
yeah. So like you might have like the doubles. Like it might be like the same card back to back. But like it's very rare that like think about it. If I go through all my collectors and actually thinking back at it, there's very rare I'm gonna get more than 2 of the same card. In my opinion, like you're gonna get the whole set's there, and you have so many different.
Unless you're pulling a fierce guardianship.
Valid.
3 or 4
like-
in that one box.
Yeah.
So what I also like about the collector is that you're guaranteed, what is it, 4 or 5 rares or above.
Yeah, you're guaranteed. Yeah,
It's
right there.
so like when you're doing the play booster, like I feel like those are better if you're playing multiple different game modes. It's like for instance modern, standard, stuff like
Drafts.
that, because where you need multiple of the same card, then I think those are perfect. But like I'm strictly commander. I need 1 of each card.
Mhm.
So like I'd rather have like the special of that card, you know?
Right.
And then if not, then like I'm not gonna go buy a whole bunch of play boosters. Me personally, I'm not saying don't do it.
Yeah.
But if I just need 1 of each card, I'm not gonna buy a bunch of play boosters and get what 1 maybe 2 rares.
Yeah,
out of
you
a
can
pack,
get
and
hosed
then-
on more because you can open that same rare a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and-
so
and-
it's like
Yeah. I agree with that.
I have started buying more singles now though, than packs, other than AetherDrift. But you know, I just like because I am starting to feel it, where I just have that bulk and the so many, and
Mhm.
you know now, so I'm just trying to turn that bulk and the rares that I had into trading credit, and it's been working out really well for upgrading and building. You know, but I'm gonna run out soon.
I can't, if I'm gonna spend $120 on a set, I can't just tell myself I'm gonna buy 4 collector boosters. There's no physical way I'd be done. Even though I'd probably have a good amount of
no, that's
hits,
fair.
I'd be like, that's it. That's all I'm allowed, because I don't have the unlimited funds to do this. So it's like, if I can allot myself that per set, I'm like, that's it. And then I'm just gonna singles after this. Like I don't, because I could open up heap, but maybe stuff I don't want to play. You know. Oh, and for the record, we're going over Foundations and Innistrad because of the time we missed. We're going to be doing a rundown of our 2024. So that'll be next. But I just wanted to like give some why we're doing those 2 sets randomly, like right now before the main topic. That is why. But yeah, I do. I don't know. I can kind of lean into Leo's point a little bit about that because I want to open more packs. I feel like I have more chances to get what I want. But yeah, I mean value wise, I don't need all that bulk, dude. The only commons that were worth anything were the Foundation commons, the Hair Apparents. Those were $3-4 a piece. You know, so I traded in a bunch of those, and I'm doing better with the singles. When I built the Edgar Markov deck, I went in with a list of like 17 creatures. Said here. I'm like not looking at the case. I'm like, here, just take my list, and I'll be waiting over there at the table. I don't want to open packs, you know. So
That's fair. I get it. I do get both sides for sure, but
yeah, I think
again, to each their own at the end of the day.
yeah, I think the two sets though I think did well. I think Foundations did a little better. I think the Magic.
Yeah, well, yeah, Foundations is.
I think Wizards of the Coast really found. Oh, these fucking people like serialized cards and they'll pay for it. Okay.
Well, if that's how long it took for them to understand that, that's crazy.
Right.
Well, I mean, in the beginning, they also kind of went OD with it. They kind of they were making everything as serialized, and I think that's where they went.
Then
wrong.
they slowed down a little bit, and they're
Max,
like, all right,
Max 3. Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's harder to pull, but I think that's better. Because
Yeah.
when you do get it, you know, it's gonna keep value and.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move to the main topic. So since we are in February, we're gonna take a look back at 2024. We're gonna rank the sets in our own personal order of top 3, and then we're gonna go through and tell you, like in those sets, cards we pulled, and you know what decks we're using them in, and why they're good, and hopefully gives listeners and viewers, you know, oh, how am I not running this in my deck? Because no kidding, Travis and I yesterday were playing Edgar Markov and Two-Headed Giant. Well, it was like 2v2v2. And I'm sitting there and we're playing the exact same deck, but he's showing me cards and he's like, dude, are you running this? And I'm like, no, oh my God, no, it's in my binder right now. I'm literally off the table to my binder trying to find it like mid-game. But sometimes you just hear a card and you don't think about it. And then when it gets brought to your attention, you're like, no fucking way. That actually would be awesome because there's no way we remember all the cards.
Yep.
So I'll start. I'll do my top 3. I'll try not to take too much time. So obviously we all need time to do it. So top 3 sets, I'm going in 3, 2, 1. Number 3 for me was Ravnica Remastered. Reason being is making the Shocklands accessible again and bringing the price down. I think was huge. I was always a guy who was scared away from, you know, dual lands, Shocklands, check lands, whatever. Just the price they fetched, I would just run more basics, and that did hinder my playing. I mean, you do need, you know, you can get land screwed, and it really helps. Literally play the game faster and better. Cards I personally got from Ravnica Remastered: Divine Intervention, or was that a Divine, or was that Visitation? Fucking autocorrect.
I think it's Divine Visitation.
It's Divine Visitation. Autocorrect on my fucking phone. Yeah, because it's for my Taste of Karlov deck. I've actually took that deck down, but that was all about pumping out tokens, and then they would enter as 4/4 angel tokens instead of whatever they were, which was great. Signets. All these signets that got reprinted in Ravnica Remastered, dude, huge. Not that it wasn't even so much that they were a lot of money. It sounded like, oh, I can go hard in this set and just open up all my signets and pump them into my box.
Yeah.
The shock.
Just build up your signet collection.
Just have it. I mean, and then so the Shocklands, I opened up the Godless Shrine for my Edgar Markov deck, my Blood Crypt for my Rakdos, black red, Breeding Pool for Coma. I think they were green blue. I mean, invaluable opening it. So number 2 was actually Foundations too. So for me, Foundations solid reprint set kind of made me rethink. That's what made me rethink my my thought process on it. I won't spend too much time on this, but the board wipes, the steady creatures like the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, and I already told you what I opened: the Doubling Season for Coma, Omniscience for my Ancient One deck, and Bloodthirsty Conqueror for Edgar, who is a combo piece because he combos off with Veto, Torrent of Duskrose. They just read opposite things. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life, and then whenever target opponent loses that much life, you gain that much life. So he's half a combo piece on a creature like Exquisite Blood, which is the enchantment form of him, and then Veto or Exquisite or Sanguine Bond will infinite combo. So I mean, really good. And then number 1 for
creature
me,
combo for the enchantment.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. You just more instances of it. Like, why not? And then for me, Modern Horizons 3. That set alone made me like fall back in love with Eldrazi's, made them accessible with some different versions too of the Kozilek that lets you manifest and then buffs colorless creatures. Banger precons. Absolutely banger precons. I mean, I wish they were more available. We went into that already, but absolutely banger precons. Needed the Eldrazi's to be reprinted, like the Oscillate Pride. No, I know Leo got that, but so the cards I actually like personally picked up: Emrakul, the World Anew. There you go. That's right there. Emrakul the World Anew, Kozilek the Broken Reality, and then Ulamog the Defiler. I mean, immediate pumped into Rakdos. Rakdos allows me to, all the damage I do on my turn, colorless, all my creature spells cost that many colorless less. So I can just drop these for free. Ulamog the Defiler should be banned, but it's not, so I'm going to play it. And I did yesterday. Annihilator 8. So yeah, those are my top 3. I mean, just to give some examples of cards that I use. I mean, I think those sets were good. I think they were solid, and I ended up using a lot of cards. All right, who's up?
I'll go, I guess. Yeah, so very similar reasons to why I like the same sets as you, because my number 3 is Fallout. My main reason for liking Fallout, I think, is just the value of it. There were so many cards that had so much value. Speaking from a collector perspective, I wish I got these collector boxes sooner and got more of them, because they're holding so much value and they keep climbing.
I missed out on that set, dude. Right, I missed out on that set, honestly.
Yeah, it's like 880, 890 right now.
Oh my god.
So I ended up buying it when it was 6 something, so low profit. But there's a lot of cards that I ran in my decks that were in Fallout, and I switched out just for the cooler arts. They had so many unique arts that I switched out for. And then I'm not sure if I ever tweaked my decks with them, but there was a lot of like just replacements. Number 3 for me would be Foundations, or I'm sorry, number 2 would be Foundations for me. For the simple fact, kind of what you said, the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, and just like the unique pulls that you can get, like the Manifold, a lot of things for the collection. Just the large variety of cards you can pick. I probably tweaked more decks with Foundation cards. I just can't remember which ones off the top of my head. I even went back through some of my decks last night. I just couldn't remember which decks. So, but Bloodthirsty Conqueror definitely stands out for that. And then my number 1 is, I'm gonna mirror you as well with Modern Horizon 3. That set was elite.
Elite.
Ulamog the Defiler, Phyrexian Tower, fetch lands on that set as well. So like, there's been so many cards that came out of that set that also made me fall back in love with Eldrazi. I had an Eldrazi deck, and I think it got a lot better with that set. It helped with ramp. It helped with just power. It helped with consistency. And yeah, like kind of mirror off what you said. Just the deck is just, or the set is just so good on precons as well. I think probably the
all
best
around,
precons.
all around they killed it.
I would say these precons they rival even the 2017 set. They were so powerful. So I don't really see precons. I mean, I do see precon creep getting up there, but specifically with that set, I think that's the largest creep we've had since 2017.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what they do with the upcoming sets, but yeah, but overall, it was honestly a great year for Magic. They were pumping out sets very quick. That's good and bad at the same time, but I did enjoy the consistent of just new cards coming out and the availability of them all.
And we're catching it in a good time and place, because like I walked in and I bought that Emrakul World Anew for $11. I mean, to make an Eldrazi like that accessible and financially,
absolutely.
I mean, Ulamog, even the foil one dropped, I think it's like 35 or something, but the Kozilek Broken Reality was 15.
And there's all the Eldrazi's, like all the Titans, you know what I mean? They're all going to hold value, no matter what set you get them from.
Doesn't matter. That is a creature class that will be like top tier. As a creature
class, it's always going to hold its own value. So it's like whenever you pull one, it's honestly a W, because they're just so powerful. They can be used in any deck. There's no restrictions. They bring so much value to players and collectors. So
yeah, absolutely.
It was a dominant set. I think it's easily number 1 for me.
All right, Joe, what do you got?
All right, so my list's a little different.
Oh boy.
3 for me is Bloomborough. I actually liked how it kind of was all about the animals and squirrels. For me, I love squirrels.
It's so cute.
Yeah, no. So like, I always want to make a squirrel deck, so it had a ton of different value in there.
Is it a Chatterfang deck, or who's the commander?
Chatterfang.
Is it Chatterfang?
But I didn't get the special version. I want it so bad, but it's so expensive. I think it's like, last time I checked was like $350, but that was a while ago. Could be even higher now.
Oh lord.
But it just looks so nice, and then like I had decent pulls in it as well. I actually had I did get one of the special arts, Phineas. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, I remember when you pulled that. Yeah.
It was a lot better than I thought originally. Sadly, I didn't get any of the. I think it's 3 seasons or 3. The tree, the land there. I can't remember.
Yeah, 3 isn't but, 3 Tree City.
3 Tree City.
3 Tree. Yeah, there you go.
I don't think any of us opened that. Did we?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I didn't open too much of it.
Chatterfang Joe's 330 right now.
Oh, okay, went down a little bit, but
a wee bit.
So for me that was 3. 2. This actually might sound weird for people who know me, but I'd say Fallout. The reason why I say it's weird is because I actually only opened up 1 pack. I didn't expect it to. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Oh, there's that soul ring. So nice. In the beginning, I wasn't like all about Fallout. That's why I didn't buy it. And then when it was a little too late, that's when I realized that I probably should have went for it. I think that was also the same time that I think Star Wars started.
It was, yeah. That's when they launched.
So I was all into that at that point. So sadly, only got to open 1 pack, but I pulled really good cards from it. But yeah, it's definitely one.
Was it more of like an excitement thing? Like we just excited because that pack was stacked, or?
No, it's more of I didn't realize what cards were going to be in it. And then by the time I saw you guys opening stuff, which I don't think you guys even opened it right away. I think you guys opened it a little bit later. That's when I realized it, and then by then the boxes have already started going up, so I didn't want to spend that money on that. But all right, so number 1 for me, I actually like Foundations. There was just so many cards in there that I could like throw in sets, and it's like every single pack I opened, there was something to throw somewhere. And then also the value inside of that is also amazing.
Yeah, it's hard to argue.
I love the. Huh?
No, I said yeah, it's hard to argue with that. I mean, all around, just like kind of like Modern Horizons.
Just so many cards in there look like they could be staples. Like it's, also a little biased, but also pulled one of these.
Hey, let's go.
Beautiful ones right there, but and then some Niv Mizzets, the mana foil, but no, I just thought it was an amazing set. It was just so many good cards in there.
I love that we're on video because we can actually like have these guys be like, yeah, there it is. Because viewers can be like, yeah, he says he's got an Edgar Markov serialized, but Pixar didn't happen.
Yeah, we still.
I mean, who fucking knows? It's so dark over there, but you could be holding up anything. I'm just saying. Oh, I saw that. Surprised I saw that. No. All right, Leo, what do you got? Top 3.
All right, so my top 3 sets of the year, the past year. Number 3 was Bloomburrow. Mainly, there was cards in there. The ones that I pulled out that I was on the hunt for were the Hydras that were coming out in that set because I love Hydras. They work so well with my Animar deck with their X costs and all that X shit that they can do. So I had the Mossborn Hydra. It's a 3-drop with trample. He enters with 2+1 or with a +1/+1 counter on it, but has landfall. And I double the number of counters on him every time I play a land. So,
what?
That's cool.
What? Yeah. You double the counters every landfall?
Every landfall.
That's sick. Oh my god.
Correct.
They can get out of hand.
At trample.
Wow.
We know Leo, he loves his counters.
I love my counters, and that's a lot of the cards that I have, like in the sets. So, Wildwood Scourge, another Hydra, it's X and 1 green. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, and whenever more +1/+1 counters are put on another Hydra, non-Hydra I control, sorry, I put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So with all the counters I'd be flinging around, they're also on non-Hydra, so he would be getting bigger too. And then another one that I liked, Joe actually traded me is Tender Wild Guide. So it's got this ability on there. It's this new mechanic, Offspring 2. And essentially it's an extra cost to be able to cast a creature. But because it's a cast, you can add Animar's ability into it, where it costs colorless less to pay. So, and it's out as 1/1 copies of this creature. So this one, in a way, that taps for any 1 mana of any color. So I offspring him however many times. I'm essentially playing like 3 mana in 1 turn. Also 3 creatures. So that I thought was pretty cool. My second set favorite was Modern Horizons 3. I love the fetch lands. Like Tyler was saying, they were easily more affordable at this point. The Urza's Incubator that came out, that you choose a creature type and they cost 2 colorless less to cast, I think is very valuable. And then the Ocelot Pride, which I got for a Mondrak deck, which I just feel would work great in any token deck. That is the first strike, lifelink, ascend. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, create a 1/1 white cat creature token. Then if you have the City's Blessing, which is ascend, for each token you control that entered the battlefield this turn, you would create a token copy of that. So essentially it would like double trigger with Mondrak and Ojur out there, and that shit can get out of hand. And then my favorite set of 2024 was Outlaws Thunder Junction.
Oh, I had that in my bottom 3.
This set, well, it was because of the +1/+1 counter.
No, right? No, I get it.
4.
Yeah.
I mean, Bristly build that came out, that's got a landfall, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And
really good card.
Yeah, I'm not saying there wasn't good cards in the set. There was good cards in the set, but I think it's synergy and everything goes well.
Yeah, my favorite. So like the Railway Brawler, every creature that enters the battlefield, it enters with X additional +1/+1 counters on it, where X is that creature's power. I think that's insane.
Yeah.
That's good.
Pay a 10/10, play a 10/10 creature. He comes in with 10 additional. It's a 20/20 now.
Got doubling season now.
Good
yeah,
math.
You got doubling now, branching evolution. It's crazy. The Goldveen Hydra that came out in that set, I think is really nasty. It's a Vigilance, Trample, Haste, X, pay 1 green. He enters with X +1/+1 counters on him, but when he dies, you create X treasure tokens. X is his power. So you beef him up even after you play him, and then when he dies, you get treasures. And if, again, you got doubling season out, you get double treasure.
What's the treasure do?
The treasure tokens are tap 1, sack it, add 1 mana of any color.
Gotcha.
Pop quiz.
So then, the 2 new mechanics, though, that were in that set of why I like them too, is Saddled. I think you'll be seeing a lot more of this moving forward with Magic. The Saddled ability, I think, is very cool. So this one in itself is Saddled 2. Tap any number of other creatures you control with total power 2 or more. This mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Saddle only as a sorcery. So essentially, you're going to saddle before combat. Yeah. And then you're going to ride it into combat and fuck some shit up. You got to attack with it. Because when you attack with it, while saddled, this creature, it doubles the number of +1/+1 counters on target creature. So I can pick any creature that's got counters on it. So playing in a team like a 2-headed giant or whatever, I could beef up my partner's creatures if I needed to.
So it's almost like a crew mechanic, but on creatures.
Correct.
Correct. Nice.
And then the spree ability or mechanic that was introduced. So it's on like sorceries. I think it's only sorceries. It might be instances as well. So you would play the card at its whatever mana cost ability it is at the top, like normal. So this one is 1. But then it has a little plus sign up there. So you're going to tap an additional colorless mana to activate abilities. And you can activate all the abilities on the card if you want to, as long as you have the pay additional cost. So in this spree, not the white one I'm holding, there's a black one. It's called Rush the Dead. And I actually took Joe out with this one card. I had Bloodletting on the field, and Bloodletting is the card that states that whenever an opponent would lose life, they lose twice that much life instead. So then I played this card, and I targeted different people with different spree abilities on the card. So I made one person sacrifice half the creatures that they had on the battlefield rounded up, and then I made another person discard half their hand, and then I made Joe lose half his life rounded up. And then when an opponent lost life, they lost twice that much life. So essentially, one shot at them and took them out with a sorcery.
Word.
So sorry, Joe. It was a nice play. I liked it. I enjoyed playing it.
He had to give you the play-by-play just to figure out how he beat you.
I think those two mechanics in the game, plus the +1 big creatures, that's why it's my favorite set.
Nice.
Losing like that, yeah, it does suck because it's like a one shot, but at the same time, it's also like, it's a compliment that he wanted to make sure that you were out before anybody else. So kind of take it both ways. Like, yeah, it sucks him out, but at the same time, like,
I was a threat.
I was the biggest threat.
I was a threat. That's right, fucker. All right, so we're gonna move forward. It's very good, very good. We're gonna go to so currently, obviously, right now, AetherDrift is out. We've opened a bunch of it. They've opened a bunch of it. I've only opened a little bit. So we're gonna do thoughts, commanders. We also have a top 10 list. So Travis, you want to pull up that top 10 list? Because ironically, some of the commanders that I wanted to go over were in the top 10. The Egyptian god cards are back. I think they're good. I think there's a lot of cards in the set that I find super playable. I mean, the Renewed Solidarity that I traded Joe for, Anointed Procession ish, but with a creature buff. You choose a creature type, so I'm choosing Vamps for Edgar. They get +1/+0, and then at the end step, you basically copy all of the tokens that came in this turn. So if I'm playing cheap Vamps and Edgar, and it's 2 and a white enchantment. So if I mean, guys, turn 2 Edgar, I got 2 Vamp tokens in, and if I can play 3 cheap Vamps, 3-4 lands in. If I bring in 3 and 1, Renewed Solidarity is gonna copy them all. I have 6. So and they get buffed. They're 2/1s. So I think that card is just busted for what it is, and it's $20 and Anointed Procession's $50. Or Mondrak. I don't even know what Mondrak's going for, the creature version of it.
I checked Mondrak this morning. It's like 38 regular. Yeah, like 35 for showcase, I think.
Lord Almighty. Yeah. So we're gonna go over a top 10 list. Let me see. I actually probably have to open the stream.
I got it. Do you guys see it? I got it pulled up right now.
I see your Excel sheet.
Your old list.
I see your Excel sheet.
What's number 10 card?
You guys don't see it right now?
No.
I cannot, because my setup.
Give me 1 second.
No, like I will not be able to.
No. Yeah, I hear you. You're good.
We'll read it to you.
How about
There we go.
How about now?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so I'm at number 10 right now, Tyler.
All right, so number 10, Sab Sunan Luxa Embodied. So she is
So I got it from.
Okay, when we'll read you the name if you want to look it up. But so obviously people who are watching will be able to see the card. So she's at 3 green blue, reach, trample, indestructible. Already fan. Sab Sunan can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it. That's different because usually it's devotion with gods, which make them a creature or not. So I thought that was kind of cool. And 0's even. But at the beginning of your first main phase, put a +1/+1 counter on Sab Sunan. Then if it has an odd number of counters on it, draw 2 cards. So if you're getting value like both ways, and I feel like, I mean, I'm a fan of any commander with draw power on it. I think that's so strong. I think you can get through your deck. You can, learn to play it. And then, so obviously, so if it has an even numbers on it, it can't attack or block. Still a creature on the field though. Okay, so I can kind of pick when I'm gonna not pick, but I mean almost. It'll keep changing. It's like 2 different commanders that keep going as it's getting the +1/+1 counters on it, and it's getting beefed up.
Proliferate. Players are gonna love this card.
Oh.
If you build it right, you could get both even and odd on it each turn. Because it adds 1 and then reads it. So if you have it at odd, when it goes to your next turn, it'll hit even, and then you just put 1 more counter on it. After you draw those 2 cards. And
with Proliferate, you can control it.
Add 1, it's gonna go to odd again, and then you know. So it's you can just keep doing it every single turn. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to have quite a few cards that can add just one counter.
And
but
well, and funny enough, on that card, you can argue, well, okay, it's still a creature on the field though. It's not like when it has an even number, it's just an enchantment or something. Like you can still blow it up. It's like, well, fucking can you? Because it's indestructible. You have to exile this thing. So the removal on it is already
and trample.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
reach and
already
trample's
hard.
a nasty combo. That's fucking.
Yeah, I think the trample with all the counters she's getting, that's absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, good card.
You can literally draw.
I can see
like
myself
Joe was
running
saying, like draw your cards and then put the counters on it, swing. It's like
yeah.
you just.
Well, they have a lot of card copies that, like, at the beginning of your pre-combat or at the beginning of combat, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Very
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah.
Very true. No.
Phase, get that trigger, and then at the beginning of combat, make it uneven, and then swing.
Yeah.
What's this card going for right now?
What do we got? Let's see.
I don't think it's that expensive.
I'll be the price guy.
But I think what also makes it so strong is that it is green. Yeah, it costs
green
5,
blue even.
But just with the ramp, you'll be able to get this out.
Ramp, and there's so many proliferate cards with green. Doesn't green? Yeah, green does a bunch with.
Oh, did you close the stream?
No.
Sorry,
Blue does.
No, I'm up.
No, it's still up.
Okay, I don't know what happened here.
I still see it.
Yeah, blue. Yeah, no, it's a nasty color combo. I can see that being used a lot.
Normal version, she's. Well, I'm not going off the pre-sale ones anymore. Oh no, we can still go in here. Yeah, it's okay. Do you know she markets for 6?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right, so we're number 9. We got Debris Beetle. 2 black, green, 6/6 trample. When this vehicle enters, each opponent loses 3 life, and you gain 3 life.
Yarok.
Crew 2. Oh yeah. Be really good in your rock.
It's literally my colors.
It is. I don't know. I think for this set, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm looking more for a commander. I'm not looking for insert cards because the vehicle mechanic and the max speed and all that that are worked into it. Not like
here's the thing: don't get tricked with the vehicle mechanic. Just because it's a vehicle doesn't mean you need to use it for the crew cost and all that stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
well, perfect example is your Yarok.
Yeah, static. Yeah, Yarok support. Yeah, like the static, the ETBs, like the flicker ability, like the recursion. Like there's so many more value cards in this set. I feel like you just utilize as like to amplify your deck more than like be the staple. You know what I mean?
And we're talking a $1 card. You know,
I'm literally taking a picture of this card right now because I didn't know this was a thing.
I can see it's. I mean, I don't know how Sob Sunan was 10 and this was 9. I should have been backwards, but.
I probably pulled it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably have one. If not, I know I'm getting one.
Yeah.
I'll go grab my box real quick.
Oh,
all right, let's
here
go.
Right here.
Look at that, we're going live on stream here.
Hey, I'll take it if you're not using it.
Sabadoo, what it is.
Maybe
all right,
special.
Let's see what we got. Number 8.
All right, number 8. Ooh, that's the big one.
We got Ketramos, the New Dawn.
I thought this would be farther up. But...
Yeah, actually. Oh, there's Ketcha. He's got Ketramos right there. Look,
Yeah, okay. Leo's got the whole top 10 list.
Got
that's nice.
Got to catch them all.
Yeah.
So
play boosters.
1 Orzhov, 1 white black, Menace, Lifelink, Indestructible, 4/4. Ketramos can't attack or block unless there are 7 or more cards in exile. Interesting. Whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile from graveyards and/or the battlefield during your turn, you draw a card and lose 1 life.
So I think this card's like your, what's the commander you used against us last night or yesterday? The blue one that mills you.
The ancient one.
Yeah. So I think this is literally the ancient one just for exile instead of graveyard.
Yeah, but I don't. There's not an ability on Ketramos to exile. Like whenever 1 or more cards put in exile from your graveyards. You know,
there's no built-in like exile mechanic, like your milk mechanic, but still, like, if they did that, it's already a god. How broken should we make it? You know what I mean? Yeah,
I mean, but I liked how, like I said, Sob Sunan did its own thing. It was whole. It was the whole deck in one. But I guess you could also argue the fact that then that commander could just continuously be removed. Then your deck does nothing. Like this is the opposite. The deck is going to be doing a lot, exiling a lot, and if you get Ketramos out, then it's a lot easier to. Then it's synergistic with the deck. Mm-hmm. You want the commander to be synergistic with the deck, not the deck to just be synergistic with the commander, because then it's too reliant on the commander. So
exactly.
I can I can see both arguments for sure.
I mean, just reading this right here, like they kind of break it down pretty well. Like there are so many flicker exile stuff and like removal exile stuff in the game right now, like with like escape and delve, Bajuka Bog, fling, like blink abilities. Like you could, I don't know, that combo could be pretty gross.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I can see you just getting like pinged down with 1 life pings until like you're dead with cards like that.
Yeah. Actually, Leo, do you know what that card's going for? Because I do. Oh wait.
33.
Oh, that's for foil. Is yours foil?
No.
No, it's a play booster.
Oh no, that's a pre-release one anyway. I see what you did there.
Remember, quality over quantity.
That's right. Yeah. Markets for 27.
It's not bad.
No, not bad.
It's gonna be these. I love the god mechanic. I've always wanted to build a deck around gods, but I feel like it's very difficult because they all have unique abilities.
Well, there are god decks out there, but now they're going to be
there
even
are,
better,
but like to custom build one, like to make that synergy work.
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to make a tribal god.
Yeah. Right.
It'll take a little bit. But...
All right, number 7, last ride. I don't think it should be number 7. I need to be talked into why this is good. Yeah, so it's 1 black mana. The last ride, it's a 13/13 creature, legendary artifact vehicle. But the last ride gets -X, where X is your life total. But you can pay 2 and a black, pay 2 life, draw a card, and then the crew too. Oh, you even got the alternate art too. That's pretty cool. Let's see. With an interesting upside, enough said, you can even regulate how much life you want to lose. I get that. I just don't see paying that much life without that.
Actually, I
much of an
kind of
upside.
see. Like, here's where my brain just went with this card. Think zombies and 1 life pings like Blood Artist. Say I play him early, he dies. I gain a life, you lose a life. And then like how many cards like reanimate and like pay 2, bring it back from your graveyard to your hand, recast, boom, Blood Artist trigger, and then like Bloodthirsty trigger, and it just keeps cascading into like him just casting and dying can be 4 damage every turn. Think about that for 1 mana.
I mean, yeah, if you bring it in for the sole purpose to die,
boom, take 1, I gain 1, and then you just like all you'd have to do on these combos is get pinged once. So me just paying 1 mana, him just offing himself, I kill you.
Yeah, I mean, I think the upside is a lot more slim though. I think it doesn't fit into a lot of play styles.
Oh yeah,
that's the only reason I wouldn't put it 7. I mean, I see its value, but it's a niche deck it's looking for. You know, when the other ones, I think
this is another prime example. I would never use this card for its crew. I would use this card for its top ability.
Yeah, I think that was just just put crew on its vehicle.
Yeah, but I think we can all agree probably not deserve to be top 10.
No. We got Boommobile. 2 red for a 5/5 artifact vehicle. When this vehicle enters, add 4 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. Cool. The exhaust mechanic, X, 2 and a red. This vehicle deals X damage to any target. And then put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle. And then again, a crew too.
Interesting.
I think, I mean, obviously, there you go. Got the alternate one too. I think add 4 mana of any color. Like, I see that as... Well, I mean, auto include on some red decks, like just to come in as a 4-drop 5/5 that's pumping you mana. Boom, don't need anything else. The exhaust mechanic is cool, but
it's like that blue Drake where you cast it for 5, it untaps 5 land. This costs 4, untap, get 4 mana floating. It's really just one of those free cards that was like, hey, here's an extra ability with it.
They almost dumbed it down, so it came in. They're like, it's red, guys. Come in, get some red mana.
It's red. Come in quick. Here's 3 mana.
Although it does say add 4 mana of any one color, so that's actually kind of nice if you're playing.
Yeah, it's good for Wooburg decks.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be good for Wooburg.
Am I like Wooburg? Like if you're like short that one color, that's huge. Because how many times, like as a Wooburg player, I'm always short like sometimes one color.
Right.
Or, like that going in.
Yeah, just but it's 4 of one color, so like you.
Yeah, no, I get that. Or I'm saying
red,
tricolor, 4 color. Anytime like 3 or more.
It'd be a little better
opinion.
if it was 4 of any color.
Yeah.
That would be.
What is 4 of any color? 1 color.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're saying. You're saying mix it up. Yeah. But I don't know. I can see it, but
yeah, I can see it. Yeah, for sure. All right, well, we got 5. Number 5.
My boy.
Hey, Loot the Pathfinder. Let's go.
Oh, he should be way higher.
There you go. I think you should too. Loot the Pathfinder. 2
Leo
green,
has
blue,
all
red.
the top 10 cards.
You really fucking do. Well, between the two of them right now too.
Yeah.
A 2/4 double strike vigilance haste.
So cute.
With the exhaust ability. Exhaust green, and then tap, add 3 mana of any one color. Little Black Lotus there. Exhaust blue and tap, draw 3 cards. Exhaust red, tap, loot, deals 3 damage to any target. Now you can only exhaust, and when it comes in, you can do the exhaust ability only once. But if you can correct, because then if you get it out and back in, you can exhaust again. I mean, it's your commander. People are going to remove the thing, so it's going to come back.
Yep.
Activate each exhaust ability only. Each exhaust ability only once.
Yeah, so you can do all 3.
Yeah, you can do all 3, and then if it goes back in and out again, you can do it again. Which in Commander, if it's annoying enough, it will get fucking blown up. But actually thinking about it, maybe it's a reason to not blow this Commander up. If you can run this deck with a little bit of Voltron and pump it up, you're like, oh my god! But if we destroy it, it's gonna come back and be able to do. He's gonna get recursion on all these things, draw cards, swing damage, and then to add 3 mana. So that's kind of built. Yeah, I see you, Pathfinder. I see you.
I see you, Pathfinder. I mean, double strike, vigilance haste, nasty 3 abilities right there, and then, I'm not gonna leak just yet what I'm doing with this deck, but I have a strategy to make this dude disgusting.
I like the haste. I think if he didn't have haste, it would have been way worse.
100%.
I wouldn't even consider running it.
100%. He needs haste to be relevant.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, because he is still 5 mana.
Yeah,
he's still a 5 drop.
It's only a 2/4, so he's not like super strong either. So
yeah,
the double
vigilance
strike's
is
nice, so
vigilance
he's
is huge.
4/4.
Yeah, vigilance is huge too. That. Nice. All right, number 4. Oh, the Gear Hulks. How many of these collectively did we open yesterday?
I pulled, I think, 2.
Oh, well, Leo is fucking. There you go.
What did I get? I got. No, I think I only got the Gear. The Prywood Gear Hulk.
One of you got the Coalstoke Gear. Yeah, it was you.
Yeah.
I love Gear Hulks.
I don't think I got any Gear Hulks.
Oh. So, big old batch of construct artifact creatures, obviously all doing their own thing, but the big, first strike, trample, lifelink, vigilance, Menace, they're all pretty. Gear Hulks are pretty much going to come with really strong static abilities like that, and they all have entered abilities too. So when this creature enters, look at the top, look at target player's hand. You may choose a card from it. If you do, that player discards that card and then draws a card. That's the Oil Deep Gear Hulk. For 4 mana, I think that's awesome. I mean, I want to throw out your best card. I don't give a shit what you're drawing because you've been holding on to your best card this whole time. So I want to make you throw that out. Bright Glass Gear Hulk. When it enters, you may search a library for up to 2 artifact, creature, and/or enchantment cards with mana value. Was that 1 or less? Reveal them, put them in your hand. Wish it wasn't 1 or less. I think tutoring for an enchantment is sick.
I'm gonna grab my land tax and my
well, no, you could grab land tax. It's mana value 1 or less. Isn't land tax 1 white?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. I just wish it was a little more. I don't think you should be able to go in and grab a fucking doubling season or anything, especially in green.
Well, I mean, for 4 mana, if it was more open than just 1 mana, I think it'd be a little too broken.
Pyrowood Gear Hulk. When this creature enters, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain vigilance and menace.
Am I the only one confused why a green-red card has vigilance?
A little bit. Menace makes sense.
Like when it haste menace make more sense?
Haste menace would for green. Haste.
You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Vigilance is awfully white.
I don't know why vigilance is a white ability and it's in a green-red card. Like I mean, I'm glad it's the most expensive Gear Hulk because he's the most broken in my opinion, but. Giving all creatures +2/+2 vigilance and menace and damage can't be prevented. That doesn't need to be there. But that's crazy to me. That has vigilance. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's kind of broken because like you can get big ass creatures in red green, and they're gonna swing with power up menace and damage can't be prevented. I don't know because I'm gonna cast that with Overrun, and I'm just gonna be like, "GG, you guys want to scoop?"
GG, scooping. What are you doing? Yeah, I mean, I do like Gear Hulks. I like how they're not like a trillion mana. There's not like a 7 or 8 cost. Gear Hulk in here. I do enjoy that. 5, 5, 4, 4. What was the top left? What was Pyrewood?
He's the most expensive at 6.
At 6, yeah. I like these 7 or 8 too. All right, let's move on. What do we got? Who's next one? Number 3.
The Verge Lands. Yeah.
The Verge Lands.
I got 2 of these in my whatnots this morning.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, you're on whatnot again?
Yep, leave me alone. That's another conversation.
I mean, I am a fan of these as a person who runs like basics.
Yeah.
And the dual lands, like, I think these are awesome, and they were coming
These
in
are
around
great.
like $9, $6, $7 a piece or something like that.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna go up only because they don't come in tapped.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just the second ability. So, tap. Will Rush, Verge, tap, add for an island, or tap and add for a forest. Activate only if you control a forest or not. Is that technically a check land? It is, right? Because it's checking to see if you have it.
Yes, sort of. So it says activate only. Yeah, so I mean, it's just letting you know that like it's a useless ability unless you control.
Right, but like,
I mean,
would you consider it a check land? Because check lands are ones that enter untapped if you control one of the kinds.
Yeah, it's almost like a buff check land. Yeah. But
I wouldn't even call it that because it still taps for mana originally.
Right.
Like it never comes in tapped.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's more powerful.
These are gonna go up. So if you're not gonna use them, hold them.
Yeah, and I think these currently right now, as of today, they are $6-7 a piece. I think you should scoop these because these are gonna go up, like Travis said, and they're just gonna make your decks easier to run and multicolor.
100%.
Especially if, and you could even just run no shock lands, no check lands, nothing. If you ran like half basics, half these, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a pretty good, an okay land.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna grab one of each of these for Joda. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
These would all be helpful.
Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing.
Yeah, you're gonna grab Willow Rush Verge. We know.
Green blue.
My Merfolk deck.
Counters, tap for counters.
Tap for counters.
The card that's fake. I mean, the card that
doesn't exist.
The card doesn't exist. We saw 2 yesterday. We opened 2 collector boxes, a play booster box, and I watched with joy. And not one.
I watched you guys
this spark is here.
4 hours. I didn't see one.
Guys, I'm trying to grab the here and move it, but it won't let me. It's lying to us.
It's not real. So the Aether Spark is a 4-drop Planeswalker artifact equipment. So it's going to enter as long as the Aether Spark is attached to a creature. The Aether Spark can't be attacked. And has whenever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on the Aether Spark. That is awesome. You can't target it, and it's going to buff from damage. I think that's sick. It comes in and immediately +1s to attach the Aether Spark to up to 1 target creature you control, and it gets a counter. I think that's very good. The -5, I don't think it should have been 5. I think -3. I mean, it's draw 2 cards. -5 for draw 2 cards. I think that should have been like -3.
Yeah, I agree. -5 is a little crazy.
It's a little steep. And then -10, huh?
I think it's -5 because it can't be targeted when it's attached to a creature.
No,
right, but I'm saying like
it's 2 different abilities.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like the second ability is the -5, so it's already on the creature. Comes in, it pluses, attaches to the creature. Next turn, it's at 5. So I'm saying like if that turn you wanted to do something with it again, if you didn't do damage that turn, you're gonna -5 and it's gonna blow itself up.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
That I think on that second turn it should still do like it's that good. And then because I think the last ability should on any planeswalker should be the hardest one to get to, and the damage plus and plus counter shit should get it to that should be what you're working up to. I think the top 2 should be versatile options to play it until you can get to an ultimate. So -10 for add 10 men of any one color. What's that?
Yeah, you should be running on in the deck anyway. That should be allowing you card draw where you wouldn't have to use that.
Yeah, like why are you relying on the Aether Spark for card draw?
I got a question for this. I don't think we ever addressed it. So, say I cast him. I say Leo has him, right? He +1 attaches him to Animar, right? Gives him a counter. Next turn, can he +1 again and stay on Animar and then give Animar another counter?
Ooh.
I think technically you would just have to retarget Animar.
Say that one more time.
So Aether Sparks +1 when it enters. It hits the field. It goes to a creature as an equipment, and it gets a counter, right? So next turn, can he +1 again and stay on Animar and give it another counter?
I don't think so, because it says put a +1/+1 counter on that creature.
Right, but what if you just target Animar again?
Yeah, you just target Animar.
And then, if anything, the downside is you're giving someone an opportunity to respond to you.
It doesn't say it needs to go to a different creature. It's just saying target one creature you control, which you are, and then you're putting a counter on them. So why can't you just equip it to Animar and ride Animar?
So you wouldn't have to, don't you? There's no unequip cost.
Well, no, I think we're confusing attach and equip.
Yeah, It's not.
You're not equipping it.
It's not equipping. You're attaching to it, so you don't have to reattach. It's already there. So I'm saying you should just get the additional counter, which with your deck, every time you put a counter, you get another one. So you just +1ing every turn. You would get 2 counters on Animar just with that equipment.
Yeah, I don't think you have to keep moving it around. I think you can just keep
moving
the same one.
Yeah, you like it, yeah. Well, it's $100.
Yeah, you like it. Yes, have fun.
Oh, it actually doesn't exist, so just print it like Tyler does.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so number one.
My printer's over there. I'll do it. You want one? I'll do it right now. I'll make it happen. I'll make it serialized, buddy. 101.
I'll make it
serialized. Let's go.
I'll serialize that shit right now.
There's my 1 of 1 right
there. There you go. Your one ring. More like the dumb ring.
It must exist on TCG. They got freaking postings for it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those fake postings.
Yeah, I got orders packing up right now in the back. I'm gonna start printing them.
So, I will say if this card does exist, it's not bad. I've yet to see someone pull it. I did see the serialized one in Pennsylvania, but I haven't seen like this version yet. So
nice.
Oh no, we'll see.
All right, what else we got?
But the number 1 card's got to be Chromox, right?
Are we on number 1 already?
It's the number 2. So.
Oh shit, accounting's fun.
Right wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, before we get to the number 1 card, can I just make 2 notable mentions
Honorable
that I
mentions?
cannot believe didn't make the...
Sure.
So the one is Gonti, Night Minister. It is a 4-drop 3/4. Whenever a player casts a spell they don't own, that player creates a treasure token. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller looks at the top card of that opponent's library and exiles it face down. They may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast spells this way. Now,
I think it's strong.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but essentially, the card holder of this card is going to benefit from the board wanting to attack each other because they want to exile the top card of that player's library and be able to play it.
Yes.
Right? So, and then you be able to play lands as well because it says play, not just cast.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you're creating your own exiled face-down hand of other people's libraries that only you can play.
I can't believe they didn't make top 10.
Yeah, it's a good card. I like Gonti. Gonti's a strong card.
Yeah.
I don't know why Chromox didn't make it.
Do you think it counts? Do you think it counts?
The last one,
maybe not.
Ovaya, Automech Artisan. It's a green creature, 1 green, 3 colorless. 1/2, but each creature that's attacking one of your opponents has trample, and then this effect. It's a built-in monster manual, but it costs 1 less than monster manual to play. Pay 1 green and tap this creature. Put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield.
Yeah, it's a strong card.
Yeah.
Well, so I'll read its whole ability. You may put a creature or vehicle card from your hand onto the battlefield, and then if you were to put an artifact onto the battlefield this way, you put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. But essentially, yeah, it's the built-in monster manual. It just doesn't cost 1 and 1 green plus tap. It's just 1 green tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
I think that's very valuable.
It is.
Yeah.
Strong card.
All right, number
Good
1.
Honorable mention.
Number 1. We know what it is.
Number 1.
Number 1. The Radiant Lotus. Go ahead, Travis. Yeah, do your thing. Let me. There you go. There she is. We got the fancy.
He pulled 2 of them.
And we got the normal. So 2 were open yesterday at Travis's house.
Bye, Travis.
So a 6-drop artifact. Tap and sacrifice 1 or more artifacts and choose a color. Target player adds 3 mana of the chosen color for each artifact sacrifice this way. So your artifact decks are going to be loving this. I mean, it's broken, but guys, what do you think about the fact that it says target player?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Given the fact of how many games we play that are like 3v3s or 2v2s or, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking of people who get mana screwed, this is a very political card.
Very political card.
Oh yeah.
Just from that one statement. Yep, it was. Or is.
It's strong.
If mana screwed and you have this card and you can help them out, you can save yourself for like 2 or 3 turns from that guy later on down the road if need be. Or however you want to, you know, make it political in your way, but I'm just saying very valuable on the table.
Obviously, it's a strong card. I think it was strong, but I think it made it literally twice as strong with target player. I think it now is relevant in more formats. In Two-Headed Giant, it's in our 2v2v2.
Yep.
I think that immense, and then and then any one color.
Any one color, and then I think for like mono decks too, like for example, I mean, or even Jeremy's Mer deck, he can stack a bunch of Mer tokens, and then cast whatever he wants. Essentially, that's just a bunch of colorless mana floating too, to like drop his whole hand or put down bigger shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can literally just pop 2 tokens and have 1 more mana and play Mer Battlesphere, and then boom, there's 4 more. You know what I mean? There's 4 more Mers coming out. So it's like, I don't know. Mono decks I think are gonna love this mono color. So we'll see how it gets played out. Joe had a thing, with the food tokens and stuff. That makes sense. So I think anything that there's so many ways to make tokens and artifacts, and it's just
blood, treasure, map. Like,
I mean, I think it's gonna hold value. I mean, it's gonna hold some value. I think it's gonna drop a little bit. I think it's hyped up right now. I think it's gonna drop a little.
This is a textbook card that would drop a little bit. I mean, it'll drop 30% or something.
Yep.
It's gonna side. They were selling it. They would have sold it to me there out of their case for 32. So I don't know what it's jumped in the next couple days, but I mean,
well, there's different variants too, so it depends on which one you're looking at. So depending on the variant you want, that's what you're gonna pay. But
right.
Base version.
All right, cool. We're gonna move to everyone's awesome favorite segment of the show, the fuck that segment. We're gonna let Leo start because we know what his is.
Yeah, so fuck that. I got all excited because we were doing this video podcasting now, and I went out, I got a webcam and a boom mic and got all hooked up. I could play Spell Table just fine, but I opened up Discord and I don't know, the webcam wants to shut my Discord down.
What's Spell Table?
Dude.
It's ridiculous. So I wasted all that money and can't even use it, and now I'm again back to just using my phone as my camera.
I mean, my man was running 1.1 megabits per second on a hardwired connection. Bro.
Yeah, mind blowing.
Bro, I could run to the tower and back quicker. Holy shit.
Yeah, I got this thought that is, I mean, I'm using it now. I got 3 websites up going at the same time, plus my notes, and I haven't had a single issue whatsoever, but as soon as I go to stream anything, it goes...
It just takes a dump.
Skill issue.
Lord.
So,
Skill-based networking. Skill-based matchmaking.
To get new fucking... To be able to keep up wanting to do this kind of shit.
Have a phone call? That's all it is.
Oh, is that your fuck you segment?
No. No, my it's a fuck you segment. Oh, buddy, this is gonna get hot real quick. It's supposed to be fuck that, but it's about to be a fuck you segment.
Oh, and I opened up that door, didn't I?
You did. Get ready. Bend over. No, my fuck that is that we haven't been doing it. We're all taking blame. I think this is a good podcast. I think we keep getting better. I enjoy. It's green, Joe. Did you not see it was green?
No, you said it was everybody's, so I was looking.
I know you're blaming everybody while we're not doing this, so I'm just trying to figure out where I'm getting blamed from too.
Everyone, come on, we're all of us. Come on, we live and die. Shut up, Joe. But no, we can definitely be better about doing it. I mean, I have a good time talking to you guys. Huh?
He said,
biggest culprits in this. All right.
Who, me? I'll go down. I'll go down with the ship. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
I'm saying I'll take ownership of it too.
Don't act like you guys ain't hitting. Travis has been the only one who's ever commented and been like, "Are we doing the podcast? Are we like doing it?" So, fuck off, two of you. I'm just saying.
It's not my show.
Huh?
It's not my show.
We're
co-hosts.
co-hosts. We're co-hosts. This isn't MTG Uncensored featuring Joe.
Can I
All
get
right.
that in writing?
You want that in writing? Yeah. So it's just that I mean, we have a good time. This is like, it's really enjoyable, and we learn a lot, and I think we're a good group. So my fuck that, so we're not doing it as much as we should, but we will. We're changing it. It won't be the fuck that segment next week.
All right. If we're all co-hosts, I have some suggestions after this.
Turns out it's MTG Uncensored featuring Joe now. No. No, well, that's what I was. Travis froze. He's frozen.
No, that's just how he looks.
That's how he looks all the time. He's also not breathing then if he hasn't frozen.
Yeah, that's right. Builds character.
It does build character. Yeah, that's totally fine, dude. Make suggestions. Do your thing.
Cool.
All right, Joe. Since Travis is an iceberg, you go ahead.
Well, kind of sucks because mine kind of involved him, but
Wait,
Travis.
we gotta wait for him to get back.
I'll wait.
Let's see.
Okay.
We're reconnecting. I like how he was joking about us having. He was joking about us having technical difficulties, and now he's a fucking poster.
That's what happens when you have Spectrum.
Yeah. Jesus God, I love his painting too.
Where? I can't see it.
Right above him.
It says it's loading.
Oh, really?
What he needs to do is move that light so it doesn't look like he lives in a cave.
True. Oh,
Because all it's doing is it's adjusting to that light. That's why everything looks dark.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can see our cards. Oh, actually, I don't know why. There was no, I couldn't, segue this card in, but I was showing him for grading purposes was my Atraxa signed by the artist.
Yeah. No, that'd be sick.
Well, while I was asking him, though, my only question is, can you get I think I asked you, too, can you get a card graded that's signed, and will it affect it in any way? Is it, authenticated?
You don't have anything that says that she did it, right? Like a picture of her doing it or anything like
No,
that?
I wish. But will they change? Because, like I said, grading comic books, it changes.
Don't live in a cave.
Yeah, exactly.
Joe.
Well, don't live in a cave, I'll tell you. No, but, so when it comes to grading, if you don't have proof that it's them that signed it, what they have to do is they have to have, an expert look at it.
Yeah.
And when it's not someone as popular as that, I mean, maybe they do have somebody there.
the Atraxa artwork, I feel like that's a little more.
I mean, if they have somebody there who can verify that, that is their signature, then they can also grade the signature. But I don't know if they have that because, mainly they do it for athletes.
No, I know that, but I'm saying with comic books, I think I've said that if you send it in and it's not verified, it comes back a green label, which is unverified, which actually decreases the value. So it's worth more raw.
That's what might happen. Again, we could always find out.
Yeah, we'll.
I don't know. It's up to you. But
all right, Joe, what's your fuck that?
All right, so now that Travis is here, my fuck that is fuck you, Travis.
Oh, it's a fuck you segment. Oh,
you keep pulling all the serialized cards. Give me that.
I guess that's my fault.
I've been trying to pull serialized for 2 years now.
Oh my god.
Starting to feel like the Tricks rabbit.
The trick is to not try.
Silly Joe, serialized are for Travis.
He tries. He's a liar.
I don't. I went into Innistrad and I'm like, I'm not expecting to pull serialized at all. I'm just like, all right, we'll see what happens.
Meanwhile, as he's
actually no, what you mess up with?
If I pull one right now.
No, what he messes up with is that he pre-orders. He's got to stop pre-ordering. I told him that.
I remember you said something about that. You're like, oh, I just go and get it.
I don't like when you pre-order. I don't like what they pick. I like to pick my own.
I get that. All right, Travis.
That's it. That's mine.
You're up.
I think I'm gonna go with all of you. actually.
Oh, word.
Fuck
all of you segment.
You three and everybody else in our group can fuck all the way off. Because in our group chats, I don't fucking get it. We could talk about Star Wars, grass growing. Did anyone see the sun yesterday? But the moment I mention a fucking setup for a tournament, it's fucking crickets on end. Like, I say the word tournament and nothing. Yeah, literally nothing. I have made two group chats to set up a tournament, and I'm like, boom, I'll send like this big ass essay. What do you guys think? Okay. Nobody.
And then I mentioned the tournament to him. He didn't speak to me for 4 days.
Oh, don't act like you're not the fucking problem.
Dude,
you didn't answer the group chat either, buddy.
The word tournament is like taboo. Like everyone just scatters. Like I don't get it. Yo, let's all plan something soon. I'm done trying to plan it. It's up to you guys. I've tried 5 fucking times. 5 fucking times.
Oh, this is a very personal podcast today.
Nope. So
you know what? I got a fucking list. Fuck you.
Hey, don't worry. It includes our entire group.
This is Festivus for the rest of us.
Because every time I try, nothing.
This is magic Festivus for the rest of us. I got a problem with you people, and you're gonna hear it. Jesus.
Yep, that's mine.
That's my favorite one.
I like it.
Favorite one.
All right, now we're gonna move on to a very exciting new tradition we're doing on the MTG Uncensored podcast. So we're all opening up.
I forgot we were doing this.
Me too. Until I just saw it. We're going to be opening up a booster pack.
Reason why.
What's that?
I cannot see Travis's screen.
I can see
everybody.
I feel like Leo's shitting.
You should look at it. If you look at it,
it does look like Leo's shitting.
Yo, you're on the. He's like, hey guys, live from the party.
Oh my god, the forehead thing's back. Please back up.
I can't see you, so.
Oh my god, it's like a unicorn. Can you sit down?
All right.
I'm not. Are we not?
Your phone has a better connection than your PC. How does that work?
Leo, everybody else can see his.
That's what I'm saying. So, am I doing something wrong?
Yes, probably skill issue.
Oh my god.
To be honest, I don't know. I can't see what you're.
I don't know. We don't know what's going on with your Chromebook.
Who's opening the pack first? Who's
me. All right, so we're gonna go in like least ascending order. Obviously, it doesn't make any sense to open this on just the podcast. We're gonna do this on the video because I could say, "Oh, look, a Black Lotus!" Like no one would believe you. So we're gonna,
especially when it's in this set.
Especially when it's in this set.
So I'm not gonna believe anything.
So I'm introducing a RIP package, Innistrad Remastered. Obviously, the hits you're gonna get in here are, Crater, which you can't pull in the regular play booster, but Edgar, you can open up. Avacyn, Emrakul, that'd be sick. That is what I'm. Oh, that sound, dude.
A bit of ASMR.
Oh shit! It smells like Japan.
We're opening packs, not making love to it.
Sorry.
That's our border.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Good. Okay. We're gonna try to go through the comments pretty quick here. Nobody gives a shit. You guys are gonna see us before me, 'cause mine is backwards. Okay, we're done comments. Yep. What am I doing here?
Freaking Edgar.
Is this backwards to you guys?
No, you're good.
No, it's
okay.
perfect.
It's gonna be backwards for us, but you guys are gonna see it. Fine.
Okay. That looks like it says nipples.
Yep, it's nipples of the urn.
Not nipples of the urn. Okay. Uncaged Fury. Boo.
Is rare.
Yo!
Oh,
nice. I need the second one.
Gisela!
Gisela, good pull.
Let's go.
Yeah,
oh!
The back of that one.
And a foil.
Yeah, the brutality.
Collective Brutality.
Yeah.
Yo!
Yeah.
What back?
Yeah,
oh shit!
Yes.
Forgot about that. It was a 2-part.
So that's actually the one I have.
No, that's the one you need.
That's the one I need. I have the bottom. I need the top.
Nice,
I'll trade.
I got a 2 rare, 1 like showcase foil.
That was a really good pack.
Oh,
and then the Gisela. Let's go.
Time to hopefully beat that. I'm gonna go next. I just raised my camera so you guys can
it's
see
Leo
it.
next. Because he's got a play booster.
No, but
he's got a box topper too, though.
He has the box topper.
Alright, fair enough.
Yo, let's go.
I'm opening Mystery 2. What I'm looking for is any of the future sites. I need like the Command Tower, the Urza.
Well, you're guaranteed a future site in each pack.
Oh, dude, that collective
brutality.
brutality.
Yeah, but I want like the big future sites. So Command Tower, Urza. I want Let's see. Karn Legacy, those things. Even Arcane Signet is actually holding value in this set.
Oh, Oh, when you hold it there, it looks great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
First card. Just, again, I can't read it backwards, so if it's worth reading, just let me know. Oh, sorry. There's our classic third upside down. That's a W.
From Theros.
Yeah,
oh boy.
One in every pack is upside down for some reason.
They just ran to the warehouse and started pulling cards. All right, we got Oubliette.
Completely upside down for me.
Hatchet Bully. My porn name. Fire Shaman.
All right, coming up to the... What is that?
Blood Monitor. Uncommon.
All right,
Common
going to the future
Charger.
sites. I think on the next one, I believe.
No.
Okay,
No,
it's
no.
the next one.
The next one should be a white border, I believe.
Yeah, it should be white and then the dark.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
Layla,
you
our
got a
full
mythic,
provocator.
though.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay.
okay.
Not bad.
Solid fairy commander there.
I'll take it. My arms
Here's
are
the
dying.
white
Here's
border.
the first.
Mystical
What's that say?
Dispute. Mystical Dispute.
Oh, and then you got one more.
All right, here we go.
Let's
This
see.
is the main one.
Let it be something good. It's blue.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
Okay. And then the fake.
Boofer. Keep a love the full grip. All right,
All right.
Tyler's in the lead with pulls right now. Try to be. I mean, the collector boost is gonna shit on me.
All right, come on, Leo.
I don't know. Let me
See what
see.
you got, buddy.
I don't think
I'm
me.
up one play booster of AetherDrift, and then I have the box topper from the play booster box I bought.
A Chrome Mox. If you get that in that pack, right now, 750.
Oh.
So
Yo, Gisela the Broken Blade
these
is
are pretty nice.
what?
Show it on camera.
That's the promo. Hold on, I'm
Two,
trying to.
three,
Yeah, show the. What are you?
four.
Show it on camera. What are you doing?
Relax. I'm doing the thing that we did all when we sat down and opened the rest of the pack. Hold-
Leo, I'm just letting you know that's. We only did that for the collector.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So, if
Bro,
you don't-
Gisela's
I'm sorry.
$20 right now.
Karen.
All right, so ancient. I keep forgetting my camera.
See, if I saw you're unpacking, I'd say you're fake. If you pull heat, I'm saying you faked it. I can't see.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's hard to.
I think I feel.
It's for the viewers.
Yeah.
Travis's arms are shaking.
Needs to go to a gym.
Psych.
Lightning
Probably
strike.
the last one that worked out here.
Damn. I worked out yesterday before I came to Magic. You did
I worked out yesterday.
What time?
I worked out this morning.
No, you didn't.
I'm going to the gym after
I
this.
shoveled for like 2 hours, so eat my nuts.
The next one.
There's 2 inches.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was a. Yeah, that's a card.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was one of those good lands.
Boomobile.
The Boomobile.
Look at that.
Top 5. Top 10.
We were
top
just
10.
talking about it.
Yeah, it was in the top 10, and I didn't have that one, so.
Look at that.
We got a blowout. Alright, come
All
on.
right.
Nice. All right, box hopper.
Alright, box topper, come
Let's
on.
go, boys. Let's go.
Chrome Mock.
Oh, careful.
see it.
Taking. There's a lot of glue on that.
Yes, be
Careful.
very careful.
It's fucking.
It could be a lot of money.
I'm gonna rip the $700 card.
So remember, top card's gonna be land, and then it's gonna be the pull after that. Oh, this is terrifying. I
Come on.
can't watch.
Giselle's $20. Get out.
Oh
Yeah,
my
don't.
god. Yo,
Oh.
if this counter spell was foil, $70.
Oh
Dang.
shit.
Oh
So what is
my
it not for?
God.
Leo got to be $20.
It's 6. Wait, yours is 20?
The Giselle is 20. That's wild.
W.
Markets for 20.
WW.
It's one of the ones where the foil is less.
Oh, hey Travis, you got that cash out this morning, right?
Yes, like.
All right, what do
All
we
right,
got? Put it up. Put it in front.
No one. Yep. Okay, let's see. Come
Planes.
on. Come on.
No way.
Come on. Do it.
Dude, hit him with the one time.
It's
Still cool.
Ain't your puppy.
The district mascot. Damn, man. I had high hopes for this.
For like half a second, I was like, he's gonna get it.
Yeah, right.
I felt the mojo.
I mean, dude, I thought he was because we were kind of like pooping on play boosters, so I was like, watch, he's gonna freaking pull it.
Yeah.
Still love the gold though.
Yeah, the gold is hot.
You guys ready for mine?
Yes, sir.
Got the Innistrad Collector.
Let's get it.
What are you looking for in this pack?
Cereal.
Is that it?
Some Fruit Loops.
No, let's just see what we get, man.
Bro, if you get get it like movie poster Emrakul. That's what you want, dude.
Kind of hot. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the card trick. Do the last 1, 2, 4, 5. That way, all that stuff is in the. What the fuck?
What'd you do? G.I. Joe cards?
No, I'm doing the card trick, and look, some of them are backwards.
Yeah, they're probably
because
like the werewolf cards.
Yeah, there's flip cards.
This many? All right, whatever.
It's 5.
I'm fucking it up. All right, anyways, here we go. Let's hope I started it right. All right, is it all good on yours?
But back it up.
Not focus yet.
Gotta focus. Focus on me. Oh my god.
Your hand's so fat, it's not fucking grabbing the card.
Sorry, I got.
It's trying to look at your fucking fingerprints other than the text on the card.
Is it backwards or no?
No, you're good.
No,
backwards for you. It's good for
straight.
us.
Yeah.
I know. Just double checking.
Rats. Haunted Dread.
Leo, move your head. I can't see.
Oh, shit.
Move your head. All right, so the best card should be right after the token. That'll be where the
movie poster. Yeah,
right,
okay, here we are. If you're gonna get a movie poster, it'll be after this.
Here we go.
Ooh, is that foil?
It's Westville Abbey.
Oh, it is foil. Retro foil. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
I can check what's going for right now.
Oh, whoa. Okay, Heartless Summoning. That's a good rare. Oh, what an ass rare. Oh, that's good. Good for Edgar.
And that's it.
Never mind.
What's
Westville Abbey's going for 87 cents.
Oh, JK?
That was higher.
Oh, JK?
That sucks.
Tyler, I think you won.
Oh, it's with my play booster!
With a play booster.
Let's
go! The first pack in order won.
Tyler takes the first.
What's the name of that one?
Yeah, well, hold on. Hold the phone. Maybe not.
The
mascot what?
What are they? It's district mascot. What do they call them? The
gold
finish line card.
Oh.
Finish line, yeah. No, first place foil.
Oh yeah, first place foil.
1730.
Let's go! Let's go with a play booster. I get the first trophy. Where's the trophy? What's gonna be the trophy? Yeah. This is the trophy. This Goku.
This is the trophy.
Thank you. I want to thank the Academy. This is a great honor. Hopefully one of you can have it next week.
Play booster takes it.
That can work.
Let's go. Okay, so wrapping it up here. We're obviously going to be available on Twitter, X. You can obviously hit us up there. But we will be. This is the plan going forward. We're going to stream to Twitch. I'm going to edit, post to YouTube, and there's going to be an audio version on Spotify. That's what we're going to do, and we will try to be better. I apparently will try to be better about getting on the podcast, and you guys just getting on. Okay. So
Yep.
So the Twitter is at MTG Uncensored. Feel free to hit us up there, and that's where you're gonna hit me up personally too. I'm just kind of funneling everything into that. So where can you guys be found?
Twitter as well, Revo_FPS.
So you can find me on pretty much almost every social media. Mousehulk, MOUSEHULK, no spaces.
Not Moose.
Not Moose.
I have my regular social media on Facebook, just at my name, Leo Herbst. I'm creating ones for this because I did before and then we stopped doing it, so I never even went to it.
That's
so
fine.
Next episode I'll have it all for you guys.
Let's go. And then the Twitch is MTG Uncensored Podcast. That's how you're gonna find us there. If you're not already there, hopefully you are. What up? Holla at your girl. So all right, we're gonna wrap it up.
So so I guess are we gonna do next Sunday again, 11 o'clock? We'll see you guys then.
Yes. So we are gonna be streaming because now we actually have a time to go live. Sundays at 11 a.m. If anything were to change, check the Twitter. But that is when we're going to be aiming to go live. All right?
I'll see everybody next week.
All right. See you guys next week.
Everybody have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the Super Bowl.
Bye-bye.
Later.